may the good sponsor yield some questions from this representation?
Gladly, Mr. Speaker, from my distinguished colleague from the EPIC party list.
Pireka, boss.
Sorry, Mr. Speaker. Wrong nomenclature lang.
No problem, boss. No, okay. Boss, Adina, I noticed when you were introducing, when the majority pro introducing those guests from the DNR, mukhang napakarami ng USEC. Is that correct? How many USEC do you have, the undersecretary?
Five non-career and 4 appointed by the President.
So,
Yeah,
all in
Mr.
all,
Speaker.
our undersecretaries are 9, all in all. Is that correct? Mr. Speaker?
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Okay. So, what happened to our rationalization plan natin? So, everything, may kanya-kanya ba silang plantilla?
Mr. Speaker, yung 5, merong portfolio. Pero yung appointed by the President, walang portfolio yun. Paper bag lang ang dala. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Pala ito. Kagutan pala ito.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished sponsor, paano ho ang kanilang MOOE? Kinakain ba nila yung ibang, yung as far as the MOOE, yung the other USEC na wala sa plantilla? Because I know it's only 5, but you said there's an additional 4.
Mr. Speaker, from the ceiling of the DNR, sila po ay nag-aalot ng MOE doon sa walang MOE.
Okay. So in short, they have their own job description as well, I guess.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, for the appointed.
Yeah. Can we know by any chance the job description of all those undersecretaries? I know some of them they've been there for the last 10 years, 15 years, but the new one can have those remaining the new 4 undersecretaries can have their plantilla position or job description nila. Ano mo yun?
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, can we submit that in a matrix form to you so that it will be very
I'll be
nice?
fine, Mr. Speaker. Just give to this representation. Let me move now to my first question about service contract. No? First off, I would like to thank the department for providing this representation with the update on the status of service contracts. As it has committed during the budget briefing, I just have a few clarification based on the information that you provided during budget hearing. I think that was 3 weeks ago. Question first, according to your data as of March 11, 2025, there are 90 offshore wind energy service contracts
90.
issued by the DOE. Out of these 90, 16 has applied for Environmental Compliance Certificate or ECC with the DNR. Does this mean the rest of the 74 service contracts hindi na po nag-apply ng ECC? Kasi only 16 out of 90 na nag-apply ng offshore wind energy service contracts, 74 ang hindi nag-apply ng ECC. What happened?
Mr. Speaker, they are still completing the requirement. And out of the 16 mentioned, only 1 has been granted ECC.
So,
At the moment. Because, of course, we follow the set of rules for offshore wind projects.
So right now, there's only 1 approved ECC. Is that correct, Mr. Speaker? Distinguished sponsor?
Issued ECC, Mr. Speaker.
Issued ECC.
Issued ECC.
So, is that issued ECC? It means it's already completed all those requirements or requisites for the issuance of ECC.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, the ECC is only a planning tool. Upon receipt of the ECC, the proponent now proceeds to comply with all the requirements.
Okay.
Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much for that clarification, Mr. Speaker, distinguished sponsor. As far as DNR is concerned, energy service contracts should apply for ECCs. Isn't it that right? Kagaya sinabi nyo kanila, once na nag-apply siya ng as energy service contracts, kailangan talaga nila ng ECC.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Okay.
Affirmative.
Okay. So if 74 have not applied, what does that mean for their compliance? Hindi na ho ba sila tumuloy?
Mr. Speaker, ongoing po yung compliance, distinguished colleague. Ongoing yung
Ongoing
compliance.
pa rin.
So that they will be finally assessed whether they will be issued ECC or not.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, distinguished sponsor. You also provided a separate data set for OSW, the offshore wind energy projects that apply for the pre-development stage, ECC, and development stage, ECC. So these two different things. Is that different from the regularly issued ECC? Magkaiba ho ba yung pre-development stage ECC at saka yung development stage ECC doon sa regular na issue yung ECC? Are they totally different from each other o isa lang po yun?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, yung pre-development ECC is only to proceed with the studies. And then the other ECC, which is the planning tool already, you can proceed for the development.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker, distinguished sponsor. You have here one ECC denied due to the project being located within a protected area. If I'm not mistaken, so happened then, kung na-issue nyo ng ECC o na-deny ECC, are the service contract automatically terminated? So you issued one ECCs under the protected area. Ano ang nangyari dito?
Ano? Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, sometimes po talaga nadidelay sa evaluation kasi like the one that is applied for in the Verde Passage, a protected area po yun. Napakalaking blue economy is derived from that passage. Mapakaraming coral ecosystems po doon. So, once that is denied, hindi na talaga sila doon. They will be asked to relocate somewhere. Kasi, yun nga, protection area in the blue zone is part of our lifeline. Dan po nanggagaling yung ating kinakain ng mga isda at saka sea product. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, distinguished person. My next question will be, so does the DOE and DENR, meron ba kayong monthly pag-uusap or something like the task force to make sure those service contracts to be given na talagang hindi na tumatama sa mga protected areas natin or yung tinatawag natin exclusive na hindi pwedeng galawin o untouchable areas?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, meron po silang technical working group meeting from time to time in order to decide to proceed with the service contract or not. Yan po, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished sponsor, I just want a ballpark figure. In your best ability, ilan po ang nag-apply po ng all kinds of energy natin na in the next 3 years may magsisimula na sa kanila? Kasi baka puro service contracts lang tayo at walang magsimula. Remember, by 2030, we need more energy because Philippine economy is growing. So, gusto ko malaman how many service contracts na naibigay at the same time, within 3 years po, magsisimula na sila.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, marami po sa listahan. Pwede ba ibigay na lang namin sa inyo in one form para mas maganda yung resulta, pati yung where is the processing right now of the service contracts, Mr. Speaker?
Mr. Speaker, I have no problem with that because the chairman of the Committee on Energy is no less than our boss, Pepito Alvarez, Congressman. So that will be fine because during
Thank you, Mr.
committee
Speaker.
hearing, sigurado po ano natin because you know, chairman, no, our distinguished person, kailangan natin energy, all kinds of energy. As
Thank
you
you,
know,
Mr. Speaker.
wala na po stop na po, moratorium na po ang ating call. Alam po ng ating chairman yan. So, again, moving to another question, ito bang, I think 2 weeks ago, Mr. Chairman, no less than the DA, I asked them, because nga, yung mga palay natin hindi na pwede, yung swamp daw, pwede yung lagyan ng na palay. Mga swamp area, kagaya ng Candaba, swamp, malaki po yon. Kayo ba, ang swamp po, considered a protected area din po ba yan? Ang swamp.
Swamp. Two kinds of swamp, Mr. Speaker. Swamp that is seawater and swamp that is freshwater. On the freshwater swamps, like the Candaba, is always being visited by our transmigratory birds from China without passport, and we consider that a protected habitat. But in order to, kung wala na talaga tayong ibang mapagtamnan ng palay, the freshwater swamp area can be converted to rice-producing area, except for the seawater swamp, which is now being developed in China. As soon as there is development in China on the saltwater swamp, I'd like to give our distinguished colleague, Mr. Speaker, a study on how to grow rice on saltwater.
Mr. Speaker, I have no more question. He doesn't need the help of the DNR family. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.